everybody. Hope you all are doing well. So yesterday I touched base on the number one question that I get from a lot of people in regards to essential oils is, how else are you using your essential oils, right? I know about diffusing, but what else or how else are you using them in your home? And I said, oh my gosh, I totally have to touch on that because there's so much you can be using your essential oils for. So yesterday I talked about a few things and a few ways that I use them throughout the day. And of course I did talk about it diffusing a little bit, but there was one area that I didn't touch on because it requires its own little video. And that is how I use my essential oils to create my cleaning products, or not just using them to create my cleaning products, but how do I actually clean with them? Because there's a lot of different ways. You don't actually have to be a mixologist and put together a bunch of sprays and things like that you can still use your essential oils for, and they're beneficial in your cleaning, whether it's daily or weekly or monthly or however you're going to do that. So there's a few different ways that I use my essential oils. So the first one I'm going to talk about is in my laundry room. And there's a couple ways that you can use your essential oils directly into your laundry. So some of you may have your own wool balls. I had mine, but they kind of got a little nasty, so I threw them away, but I'm using something else right now instead. But you can use your wool balls, or you can just get, these are honestly old makeup remover cloths. These are organic. They don't have to be organic. You can get just old washcloths or old t-shirts, cotton t-shirts that you're not using anymore, and you can cut them up and make them strips. But this is what I use in my dryer when I'm drying my clothes. And what I do is I choose an essential oil that I'm feeling. And right now, for whatever reason, I'm feeling wild orange. And I will put the wild orange, I think I have it, yep, my little wild orange, put it right on, get it a little saturated yet not saturated, and I throw this into my dryer, and it does give my clothes a nice, yummy, wild orange smell, which I absolutely love. You could do the same on your the wool balls, and you can throw those in and use it that way. Now, my washing machine actually has a really nice clean cycle on it. And what I do when I am getting ready to clean and run my my washing machine through a clean cycle, I use my white vinegar to clean with it. But then I go ahead and drop in probably 5 to 6 lemon drops in that, in the laundry, in the washing machine as well. And then when I run the cycle, it is using, getting the amazing smell as well as the cleansing properties of lemon. So that's how I use essential oils in my laundry room. The next way is making cleaning products. And I actually have a lot of people that are like, you just need to talk about cleaning products. So yes, I make all my cleaning products. I could be talking to you about making your own laundry detergent. We will get into that, but not today. But I do make my own cleaning products, which is mainly your spray bottle types of cleaning products for your home. So the first one is your window, mirror, anything that you want to clean to get either fingerprints off of. This is my glass cleaner that I make. And all this is white vinegar, distilled white vinegar with water and your favorite citrus essential oil. And I have chosen lemon. I do love lemon. So that's all that's in my glass cleaner. Super, super easy. You mix it all in. Every time you go to use it, just shake it up to make sure that the oil and the water hasn't separated. Shake it up, and then, have at it. Clean your surfaces, and it's fantastic, and it actually lasts a long time. Then I have my all-purpose cleaner, which is any surface that I want to clean, whether it's handles, anything on the refrigerator, the stove, the oven, countertops, handles that little hands are touching throughout the day. I'm using my all-purpose cleaner. And this is warm water with distilled white vinegar. And I have chosen right now to be using the On Guard, and that's just because it is disinfecting, but also providing some immunity support on those surfaces. So that's what I use. Same concept, you mix them all together, you shake it up, and you spray and wipe down. Sometimes I will let it sit for a little bit just to kind of penetrate and then wipe it down, so you can do that as well. The other one that I have is my wood polish. I don't polish a lot, I'm gonna be honest, but I do have like my kitchen table that I do like to polish once in a while. And so I don't make this often. It is good for about 6 months. So if you make it, it's good for a while. A little goes a long way, so you don't have to like saturate your whatever you're going to polish down with. Just spray on and you're good to go, and then wipe it down with a cloth. Honestly, it is, if you can believe it, olive oil. That's the base. Olive oil, vinegar, and then your choice of a citrus, and I have lemon in here as well. So super easy to make, same concept, mix it all up. Just make sure you give it a nice little shake before you spray, and you are good to go. The other thing that I'm actually making all the time is hand soap. And because we're washing our hands all the time right now, we're going through hand soap like every week. So I can't even keep up with the hand soap. But anyways, so get your container, whatever you're using, your pump. This is not a foaming pump, so you can't use a foaming pump dispenser. It's just a regular dispenser. Honestly, I reuse a lot of the dispensers I have, so I'm not wasting or putting plastic into the garbage. So anyways, I use for my base, which I absolutely love, it's my Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap, unscented. So I buy this pretty much all the time, and I do in the big big gallons, and then the smaller ones too. But this is your base. You honestly just pour it in to about up to a little bit towards the top, and then you put in whatever you're wanting to put in as your essential oil. And once again, right now, because we are in the middle of winter and I'm trying to give my family as many immunity support as possible, I am using my On Guard. And I do love the smell of this. I love warm smells, so the cinnamon and the clove and so forth, this is like my gig. So I put this right in, I put 5 to 6 drops, and then I shake it up a little bit. It is thick from the Castile soap, but it will mix in there. And you put your pump top back on, and you are good to go. So that is how I do my hand soap. Now, the next thing that people are always like, are you serious? My mom says, I can't believe you do this. Which I keep trying to get her to do. But if you have stainless steel in your home, and most people do, whether it's on your stove or on your oven or your refrigerator or your dishwasher, it gets nasty and your hands get very, your fingerprints get all over it. So my 2-step is, the first one is I use my all-purpose cleaner. I spray it on, I let it sit for a little bit, especially on the stove top. If there's like some caked on food, I let it sit and I wipe it down. Then what I do is I take my olive oil with a cloth, and this is how I clean it for no streaks. So you don't need any of those streak-free cleaners to clean your stainless. Literally, you just put on a cloth, what kind of cloth you're using. I just take my olive oil, I dump it on, and it's literally that much, and I go through and buff and clean for no streaks, and it works amazing. So I don't ever use anything else to clean my my stainless steel with. So between like the laundry, you've got all of those options, your cleaners, for your kitchen. You can use the all-purpose cleaner in your bathroom. My other go-to is if I have to clean something like a sink, whether it's in the kitchen or in the bathrooms, or in my bathtub, if y'all have some bathtubs in your house, and in the toilet, if you can believe it or not, I use good old baking soda with my lemon or my wild orange or any citrus that's going to give you a cleansing property. I just put right in there and clean. And in the toilet, what I do is I actually use the white distilled vinegar. I pour it in. I then dump in some of my baking soda. Then I put in the citrus oil that I'm going to use for the cleansing properties, and I clean it that way. And it's absolutely beautiful, and it smells wonderful. So I hope that I gave you some options on how to start using essential oils and more natural products in your home. And you don't have to go out and purchase items that are full of chemicals that you're bringing into your environment. And to be honest with you, it is so much cheaper to make these products than to go out to the store and buy a chemical laden product. So you will, if you are a budgeter like I am, you will find that you will be cutting your budget greatly by just starting to make your own products. I promise I will add in a few of these recipes at the end of this so you can get going. I hope that this was really helpful to you. I hope I've answered the question in regards to how else can I use my essential oils in my home, not just diffusing that. So healthy cleaning to all of you, and have a great day.